Great.
Most of you guys have probably seen this video by now because it's all over social media. Seeing this video and hearing the news, I didn't really know who Charlie Kirk was before this. Probably because I don't follow politics so much. I think most politicians are corrupt or will be corrupted at some point, even if they get into politics with good intentions. When they're surrounded by other people that are not for long enough, and when money becomes involved, it's easy for people to become corrupted. After this news and the shooting, I started doing some research on who Charlie Kirk really was, and to me he seemed like he was just a gentle, non-combative person during his debates that was pointed at as a monster by the media, really, because of things that he believed in and said. I believe he was killed because he believed in God, he believed in two genders, and he was against anything that's woke ideology that legacy media like SMNBC, CNN, ABC, BBC, and all the others are constantly putting out there and making people that are mentally ill believe. And then of course you have some of these mentally ill people that believe they should become activists, and some of them, as we see here, they will use violence to get their point across. It's really crazy what's going on in America. I don't believe that a person should be painted by legacy media as a vile monster because he has a different opinion than the mainstream media does, or that the mainstream media wants to force on everyone. And political violence, or any violence for that matter, should never be used to stop or hurt someone because he believes in things differently. It's crazy. It's called freedom of speech. It's sad what's going on, and yeah, it should never have happened. As a father, I feel for Mr. Kirk. I feel for his dad, for his family. As a son, I grieve deeply for that man's wife, for his children. It's so sad to see this, that America has become so divided by Zionists that own and pay these media channels what to say. And it's all by design. And this current state of affairs will only get worse if it's not stopped. It's very disappointing to see what's going on, and we all have to understand that this assassination that happened yesterday, it all began long before he was killed in the physical realm, that is. It started by extreme leftist media, paid for by sick individuals who want us divided, so we are all easier to control as a whole. United States of Zionist Israel is very real. So the mentally ill people all over the internet that were celebrating this man's death, they should be rounded up for celebrating. It's sad, and it should have never happened. It's crazy what's going on. We had the killer of that poor Ukrainian girl, and people were making excuses for that guy that killed this innocent girl. We had this veterinarian that was stabbed to death, and more of the stuff is happening because of what they see in the media, and these mentally ill people believe they should take action on it. They are groomed to hate and to commit violent crime against innocent people. People like that should not roam free among decent human beings who just want to be left alone and not forced into believing what they believe. The powers that be, they want this mayhem, so it diverts the attention from what they are really doing. The system is completely broken. This murdering chaos needs to stop. This poor girl that died, the veterinarian, and now this Charlie guy getting blasted like that. This poor girl, her for those of you that have seen the video, she died all alone, crying by herself while bleeding out on that blue line. It was full of people, but no one seemed to care. Nobody held her hand or applied pressure on the blood that was spraying out of her neck from the stabbing wounds. I have seen lots of death as a professional soldier. In war zones, that was. But what has been happening lately, and the videos that I've been seeing, they are opening a lot of old wounds that I've been trying to forget for decades. I can't repeat this enough. I hate war and I hate violence. Unfortunately, I was born with a warrior soul, and throughout my life I seem to be pushed back into violent situations, where I was a professional soldier in the Legion as an independent soldier, and now again through circumstances during COVID and no movie work going on, I came back to executive protection. In a weird sort of way, the skills that I possess are almost like a curse. But I am anti-war, anti-violence, and I do believe that people should come together as a whole and not resort to violence just because someone is thinking different than you are. Peace out, everyone. And remember 9/11. That was the day. Os.